Hey guys, welcome back to yet another Terraria 1.2 NPC video. This one, the last of the set of 4 initial ones that I'm doing, is about the Dye Trader here, Tabnet. This is his name. So he doesn't sell much, but it certainly is important. Oh, I still have that. Off. It certainly is important for people who want to get into dyeing, which actually I've been interested in. So he sells silver dye and the dye vat. I'm assuming this is the only place that you can get the silver dye, which is why he sells it. And then the dye vat, as you can see, is used to make dyes. It's fairly simple. I'm gonna inventory is turning into a mess. I'm gonna actually head back to my house for this one, or house in quotation marks, because it's not really a house. It's still pretty much just a little cave dwelling, but that's okay. It works well enough, I suppose. Not really, but I'm just gonna go ahead and expand it and place this guy down. I don't know how big it is. I'm guessing like probably 3 blocks or so. Should be enough room. Ah, perfect. Okay, so this is fairly self-explanatory. Just you have one of these things in your inventory that say used to make some sort of dye, and this is how you actually make them into dyes. So let's see if I can manage to sort out some dyes in this horrible mess of an inventory, or horrible mess of a chest I've got here. Let's see there. I'm skimming very quickly, so it's very likely that I'm missing some. I'm just trying to, at the very least, want to find the black dye that I got from squids over in the ocean. Jeez. Probably should have got some of this stuff ahead of time. But there it is. Okay. Black ink. That'll do pretty well, I think. Well, I really want to do more though. Just give me a minute here to blueberries. There we go. There are those. I don't think there's any other usage for most of these dye materials also, other than just turning them into the dyes. At least I'm assuming as much. Seems unlikely that they would have it do other stuff. Yeah, that's... Oh, here we go. Another teal mushroom. I know I had a green mushroom around here somewhere. More blue... Alright, well, yeah, this is taking a bit too long, so I'm just gonna start making them into the dyes. So the dyes look a bit... Well, at least for the black dye, it looks a little bit different from the other... from the black ink, but most of them are gonna look considerably different because it goes from, like, a plant or something. So let's see, you just put them in your dye slab and it... Oh, huh. That's simple enough. I really like this dye system, actually, to be honest, because, you know, you can always change your mind about what you have dyed, what color and stuff like that. It's pretty awesome. So we got all sorts of different colors. It's not an especially attractive combo. Let's try something like that. I could just, you know, go all black. That sounds good too. Oh, what? How does that work? Can you, like, mix dyes together? Or certain dyes? So it seems like you can mix black dye with just about anything. Let's try out teal and black dye. So that, oh, that's awesome! So there's just the black dye in my chest there. And then here's the black and teal. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, this is great. Oh, I thoroughly enjoy this feature. It's very... Obviously, it doesn't affect the game, you know, the gameplay a whole lot, but it certainly is, you know, pretty awesome. Yeah, that especially is just awesome. I wonder what other dyes you can combine. I'm guessing you could probably combine a lot with black, or with white too. Probably the monotone dye colors are going to be the main ones that you can combine other dyes with. I should have actually bought some silver dye. I'm going to go and do that real quick, because again, I'm pretty sure that this is the only place you can get it. Okay, he's right here. I can just... There we go. And he also sells it in the actual dye form, so you don't even have to mess around with turning it into the... What am I trying to say? Turning it into the dye with the dye vat. So theoretically, you could just buy the silver dye and then actually have access to dyes before you even get the dye vat. I don't think... Oh yeah, his prerequisite is you have to have either a dye or an item used to make dye. I don't know how you would get a dye without the, without having him there. Like, as far as I'm aware, you can't have access to dyes outside of this vat, but I don't know. So, yeah, just like I thought, you can combine silver dyes with other ones too, because that's also rather monotone color. Oh, cool, you can also combine certain colors to create entirely new colors as opposed to just the two separate colors. So you can make bright versions of the dyes with the silver one, so silver dye is definitely a very useful one. Doesn't seem like you can combine silver and black though, which is kind of disappointing. That was kind of something I was hoping to be able to do. That's very blue. Oh, that looks kind of sweet. That almost, yeah, considering how dark the blue is, it almost feels like a black and white. But yeah, this is pretty awesome. Dye the skull silver. I don't know how much that would really change it. That makes it very bright, that's for sure. It's like an ivory almost now. I like this addition a lot more than I thought I was going to, I have to be honest. I thought it was just going to be, yeah, dyes, it's cool. But this is... just all the different stuff you can do with it is pretty great, so that'll just about do it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this one, stick around for more in the future, especially once I finally get to hard mode. There's going to be a lot more NPCs that are unlocked after that, so stick around for that. I'm trying to think of how many new NPCs. I think there's still probably still 3 or 4 that I have left to do. I think it might be more actually. Well, anyway, yeah. So, and if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out. Helps me kind of get my feet off the ground there. So, yeah, I will see you guys later.